Hey, what's going on, guys? Zephyr here, and welcome to another video on today's Let's Create Prisons Part 6. And in today's video, we're going to be working on a little bit more for the personal mines for the mine part, I guess. So, just to start off, if you guys look in the bottom left-hand corner, you might see that I might have changed something a little bit there on the mine upgrades. Now there is a mine section 0 out of 30. That will be the level that you'll be able to upgrade to change the different ores that are in your personal mine for when we get to that, but I'm going to go ahead and start with making some designs for the different mines, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, and I'm back. I spent a little bit of time making some different mines, so I'll show you guys that real quick, and yeah. So I'm just gonna fly by these real quick. I got 26 mines made up right now for ranks A through Z. Um, The reason that I have 0 out of 30 on the left is because the last 4 mines will be prison mines, actually, or not prison, sorry, prestige mines. For when you get to a certain prestige, you can then upgrade your mine even further. But let me just fly through these real quick, and I'll show you guys what these look like. So this is mine A. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to contain the stone, cobblestone, and coal ore. And I'll just fly through these real quick. So we got mine B, mine C, mine D, E, and then I'll just kind of give you an overview here. So then it goes E was over there, F, G, H, I, J, then it comes back over here, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now if I go ahead and show you guys this. They do go down to the normal length of a prison mine, and this did take a little bit to make, and the way that I made them, just so that you guys know how I made them, you can fully make them custom just by placing down blocks and going like this or whatever to change your different ores. But what I did, just to save some time, is I do have the Java edition of Minecraft, so I went onto there, just made a flat world. I installed World Edit, and I made these big chunks randomizing with these different ores. Then I was able to transfer the world or convert it using a program, transfer it from Java Edition to Bedrock Edition, in which I was able to use structure blocks to then move it over into this world. And then I used a function, which you will see in a minute, function to actually set these in the mine. So let me show you that actually real quick also. So let me fly over into the mine. So I was testing it out a little bit just so that you guys can see. Alright, let's fly down here. So this is one of the levels. And I added a mine reset button. I'll show you guys this in just a second, how I did this. But just so you guys know, one thing I did add was I added basically like a timer that prevents you from resetting your mine all the time. You'll be able to reset it once every 20 minutes. If it needs to be shortened from there, I will make changes as need be. But let me go ahead and show you guys that. So if I go ahead and do scoreboard players set, and then I'll just do my name and mine reset. So if I go to 20 minutes, you can now see in chat it says your mine is ready for a reset. So that means if I come over here, and actually let me change my level. So as you can see on the bottom left, it says mine 0 out of 30. Let's just go ahead and set myself to mine upgrade. Let's just set me to mine Z, which is level 26. So now I'm 26 out of 30. If I come over here, press this button, it'll kind of give us a little effect here. As I load in, you can see now my mine has been reset. So I can just go ahead and completely demolish this if I want. Let's just go ahead and do that just to clear out some space. And let's come back over here real quick. Let's clear out a little bit more. And if I go ahead and set actually here, let me show you. Since it hasn't been 20 minutes yet, if I go ahead and click this, it'll tell me that your mine is not ready for a reset. And then, yeah, so that's what that's doing. And let me go ahead and reset my time. So your mine is ready for a reset. So now if I go ahead and press this again, it'll do its little thing. And while I'm slowness and blind, it'll reset it. And there we go. That's the mine all set. and you'll be able to upgrade these via one of the mobs down in the spawn area. But let me go ahead and show you guys what this looks like real quick. So what I've got down here is that under this button is I've got 4 command blocks. I got an impulse, conditional chain, unconditional chain, and another conditional chain. So this first one is testing if the closest player is at least 20 minutes. And then if it's conditional, if it's true, then it will teleport them into this little spot here where I've got a pressure plate, which will activate that. I'll show you that in just a second. And if this is not true, then it'll skip over this second command block because this is conditional, meaning the previous one has to be true for this one to go off. So it'll go right to this one. And then it's testing if my mine reset is between 0 and 19, or 0 minutes and 19 minutes, then it will tell me that your mine is not ready for a reset, and it's specifying that here again, 0 to 19. So what I've got over here is I've got a command block every 1200 ticks, which is 1 minute in Minecraft time. It will add 1 to my reset score, and once I get up to 20 minutes, then it'll tell me that I've reached the time to reset, and then I can come and reset it. And then what I've got here is this will just reset my score back down to 0, allowing me to restart my timer for resetting the mine. And then this bottom one, so I've got a function named mine reset, and that I will actually show you guys in just a second. But that just allows me to specify between the different mines for what we've going on here. So I will show you guys that in just a second, and I'll be right back. Alright, and here we are. So this is the function that I've got set up for resetting the mines. What it does first is it just executing at the closest player. It gives them slowness and blindness, just to give them a little bit of an effect for the reset of the mine. And then what it's got going here is it's right here, it's testing for the closest player who has a mine upgrade score of 1. So if they're level 1, then it will clone that specific mine. And then level 2, it'll clone the next mine. And then 3, and then so on and so forth. And then once it gets all the way through these, then what it will do is it will just teleport, or then it will just teleport them back to their spot. Yeah, so that's what we've got. And yeah, let's go back to the video. All right, and let's continue from here. So fallen. So what I got over here, just so that you guys know what this is this was just me testing out the mine pasting system, just to make sure that I would do it correctly in there and not destroy the whole mine just by cloning a section. That's what this was. It was just for testing purposes. And then I updated this a little bit. So what we've got down here is the ID system that we did before, but this is going to be for item sells. So when you mine a block, it'll automatically sell it for you. And then up here, I just copied it so that this will be for the buys or upgrades. When you grab an item at spawn, then it'll do a specific action. That's what this one is going to be for specifically. And then up here, you guys can just briefly see this isn't 100% accurate, but this is relative to what we've got going on in the mines, the different ores that we've got. Some of them where there's only 2 ores, like where we got the iron and gold for R, I probably added in a little bit of emerald or whatever just to differentiate it a little bit. So it's not just 2 blocks, it's got like 3 or 4. So this is not 100% accurate, but this is relative to what we've got for the mines going A through E. Then we got F through J. And then we got K through O. And then P through T. And then S or U through Z. And then I'm working on some prices too. I'm not exactly sure how these are going to lay out yet, but this is relative to what I've got right now. We'll probably change them up, but this is about what each block is going to be worth. I've got it starting at, you're going to need 10 or need to mine 10 of these blocks to get 1 cent. So it's 0.001 of a cent, or 0.001 of a dollar. And this goes up to this is so 1,000th, 2 thousandths, 3 thousandths, 5, 9, and then it goes up to 1.5 cents. And then this goes to 5 cents, 10 cents, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 85, and a dollar. So basically, just if you mine 1,000 of these blocks, you're only going to be at $1, versus if you mine 1,000 of these blocks, you'll be at $1,000. And I'll change the prices depending on how they work, and I'll also add the other prestige mines eventually. But this is what I've got so far. See if I've got anything else that I can show you guys. I don't really think so, other than just adding the scoreboards that I needed to for the mine reset in the bottom left, or for the mine upgrade scoreboard in the mine reset. But yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and I forgot there was one more thing I wanted to show you guys before I did end off today's video. I did start a little bit on the fishing ponds for the fishing sector for when you guys feel like buying this. We'll see how this one turns out. I'm not exactly sure this one's going to turn out very well. If it doesn't, I'll just turn it into like a little mob farm where every time you come to your island, new mobs will spawn for you to harvest. But yeah. I apologize, you guys. There's one more thing I want to show you guys before we go ahead and end out today's video. I moved the personal mine shop from here to down there, and I also changed. This was the tool shop was down there, and it had the mobs, but I changed it to a chest. It'll be easier for me personally when I'm putting items in there. And over here, I've also got another chest for the kit shop to kind of match. So we got the chests at both ends, and both relative to tools and armor is what I've got down there. Alright, you guys, if you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, leave any comments if you have any questions. I will get to more in the next video, but if you guys did like this video, please make sure to do all those things, and I will see you guys next time. This has been Ziffer, and peace out.